The worst day of our lives. It was meant to be the showpiece, Kenny's Reds taking on Brian Clough. Cars and buses heading for Sheffield found the traffic tough. This caused the late arrival, not drinking as they said. Policing there was chaos for the Copites decked in red. When they saw the mess they created, they opened the big blue gate. Dad and I were in the first group through and down the tunnel to find our fate. "It's the black hole of Calcutta," said Dad as we edged on through. We felt a wall of people, too dark to see just who. We steadily inched our way forward and moved out into the light. The game had started promptly, but the terrace was feeling tight. The oohs as Beardo smacked the bar were less important now, just standing tall and helping others stay upright somehow. Then I noticed Dad was gone. I looked around, but no, I couldn't see him anywhere. My heart, it sank so low. Self-preservation became a must, support for others too. Reds worked hard with other Reds to lift the young ones through. Some reached up to the top tier and others pulled them in. When there was space I looked for Dad, but there was still no sign of him. Fans yelled out to policemen, "Help us out, it's hell in here." It wasn't a riot as they'd been told, just plain old mortal fear. I was wedged in the tall side fence of Death Pen number 4. I couldn't move and was getting crushed. I couldn't take much more. There was a chance to help some others and make myself some space. I started lifting them over the fence to the pitch, a better place. 10 or 20 people later, I could free myself again. I saved myself and jumped the fence and left that deadly pen. Out on the pitch, my only thought was, where the hell's my dad? The grass was like a war zone, and the good guys were wearing red. Fans made the makeshift stretchers to carry those hurt bad. I couldn't find my dad on there. Feel so guilty, but I was glad. And then I finally saw him, back in that horror pen. He says rotundness saved him. Relief overcame me then. I sat down in the penalty box and cried with all my heart. I couldn't contain my feeling and completely fell apart. I'd done my bit. I'd saved some lives. Could have done so much more. I could have helped those red men heroes. That's my guilt forevermore. No one was ready for what came next, the rising victim tally, but the lies that came were shocking, and saw the vultures rally. And even 23 years on, no excuse for what they said. Sorry will simply never be enough if you have mocked the dead. I speak for all survivors when I think back to that day. The heroes were all dressed in red, and you tried to take that away. So don't expect forgiveness for all your contrite talk. Now we've found our own way to honour the dead with December's Red Rose Walk.